Yo, what is up guys, it's me Eve again, here playing Tokyo Ghoul Break the Chains. In today's video we're gonna take a look at the new Tanabata Hinami, who just dropped in. The video for the summons is already probably on the channel, so you can go check it out for yourself. But today we're gonna do a review for her. We're gonna see how she does. I'm gonna tell you what I think about her. Is she worth it? Is she not? All of that is in this video as well. Also, we're going to talk about if she's worth it for those who are just starting to play on the Tokyo Ghoul Awakening side of the game as well. So, obviously, for those who are playing on the Tokyo Ghoul Break the Chains side, this is a game for us to thrive because she's a free-to-play option for you to replace your rangy, obviously, and not go for Roku, because Roku is a little bit of a whale type of character, because you need a really high investments on her, as well as you need her gut cell to work, and she doesn't require that, and she's much better than rangy and Roku overall, if we don't consider the gut cells, obviously. So in terms of where she stands on the overall basic stats, I think she stands on a pretty high and a really good state. Her attack is a little bit low. Like, obviously she's a backup unit, doesn't matter what type of attack she has. But the good thing is defense 4, HP 12, and CP 10. CP 10 is a fucking huge for a backup character. This is a huge boost of CP for Anteiku overall. So this is actually very, very good. So if you see, for example, right now, if we go look at the rangy, he's 40 in terms of CP. Like, that's very low. And like Roku is even lower. She's 42, but again, like not that much lower, but you know what I mean. Like, so 42 is still very low. 40 is very low, and this is number 10. That's huge CP boost. Like 30 of those, like she's 137k CP. And he is, overall in terms of CP, 124. She is 123. So, like, that's basically a 10k jump in terms of CP for free for you. If you have, like, for example, both of them on D, rangy on D, and her on D, there's just a free 10k for right there for you in terms of CP. And you're, I would probably, if I max her out, I will be able to get to that 1 million that I really needed. But again, I need to have, you know, her C cells, because I don't have her C cells currently. But whenever I'm going to get the C cells, I'm probably going to be on the 1 million for sure, as well as whenever I'm going to finish leveling her up. But in terms of her skills, she's a strafe character on Anteiku, obviously. Grant yourself Omen for 2 turns and deal 420% impale damage to an enemy target. Omen, when an allied Anteiku character attacks, increase all allied characters' max HP by 3% for 1 turn up to 3 stacks. Impale, this damage ignores the target's defense. The Impale seemed very good, but unfortunately her damage is baby damage. So if you're trying to use her as the character on the field, then she's not going to do much. Trust me, she's not gonna do much. In terms of the backup abilities though, she's good, bro. Like, the passive skills are oof. I love it. She's definitely really good on the passive skills. Let me show you what I mean there. When the bell starts, if all allied characters on the field are Anteiku, grant all characters Blessing. Blessing increases attack by 10% and pen rate by 10%. Huge. For each buff you gain, increase max HP and defense by 1.5 up to 19%. Big. If you're using the gut cell all, huge. You're easy getting to that 19% for sure. Like, a few turns and you're there. When you have 5% or more buffs, when you have 5 or more buffs, increase all your stats by 8%. Another huge buff. All stats, that means you're getting 18% overall buff on attack and pen rate. You're getting 19 here, so another 8% for defense and HP. So that's already very huge. Like, even 0 stars, she's doing a big amount of help for the whole overall Anteiku. When your turn starts, grant all allied characters Auspice for 1 turn, and grant the allied character with the lowest HP percentage Exorcism Ritual for 1 turn. Auspice, when using an active skill, grant damage dealt by 5% per skill level. When using a skill 2 or higher, increase the pen rate another 10%. So plus this one, 18% here, another 10 here. Exorcism Ritual removes all debuffs and restores 10% max HP, so another healing. After taking damage, increase your basic stats by 3% for one turn, up to 3 stacks. So another increase in basic stats for 9% as well. Huge. Applying weak reduces all allied characters' damage taken by 8%. Good enough. Just for the weak is good enough. But again, you're basically never getting this because she's the backup character, so you're gonna use her in the field, and because of that, you're mostly not gonna get her. When your turn ends, increase all allied characters' block chance by 5% for 2 turns, up to 2 stacks. Okay. If all characters who use skills this turn are Anteiku, grant all allied characters Origami Robe for 1 turn. Origami Robe reduces damage taken by 10%. When taking crit damage, reduces that damage by an additional 10% for 20%. Each time you take damage, increases your attack by 3% for 1 turn, up to 3 stacks. So 9% attack, another 9% attack here. There's like, at this point, I forgot how much percent attack increase we got, but it is a big ton. So here you're getting 20% like damage reduction for free, basically, because again, if you think crit damage is not gonna be that much of a deal breaker, because like not a lot of characters are crit characters. But to be honest, most of the characters in this game are always critting. The mirror matches with Anteiku, they always crit. Like red Toka, green Toka, Owl, especially Owls, they crit a lot. The full Ogi, like everyone crits there. CCG, everyone crits there. So like you're getting this 20% damage reduction all the fucking time. And the damage buff is huge. It's actually huge. We tested it on the stream, and the her just on three stars. She was giving her like him the max stuff. He was doing like 300-400k more damage than he usually would do with just Rangy. We tested out with Rangy and with her as well. So he was doing much more, even on the battles in the strategy arena. We were doing much better damage as well as much more survivability than with Rangy. We had much more better runs with her than with him. So for sure, she's definitely really interesting and really must have, probably in my opinion, in the Anteiku team. So again, if you don't want to miss those, tune in for the streams. If you don't want to miss the testing of the characters and stuff like that. But overall, what I'm gonna say is, for the TGA, for the Break the Chains players, obviously it's a must-have. Try to get her to D, because you at this point, if you're not having a character on D, might as well not even have a character. For those who are on the TGA side, what I would recommend is getting her to 3 stars. Don't go beyond 3 stars. Like 3 stars is the most important one. You can stop there, because again, she needs to have an Anteiku. If you don't have an Anteiku team, this is pointless. Like having her is pointless. You're not gonna use her in the field. She's doing a baby damage. Like this, she's actually useless on the field. She's not gonna do anything. So for the time being, just because you can get her right now for 2-3 stars, go for 3 stars and then stop. Wait until you get the full Anteiku team. And then, because like 3 stars is the most important star, obviously, on her, like 1 and 3 stars is the most important one. You don't really need the power burst for the most part, and weak is definitely not anything needed. Again, for the CP, you'll need the 5th star and like getting her to D, but you can do it later. Most important stuff is the stuff that she gives. So because of that, I recommend going for 3 stars, because then you can save like as much of diamonds as possible. You don't need, if you're going for D, you're gonna waste too much right now, and then later on you will have much less stuff to pull on the other characters that you will really need in the future, especially on like Legacy Banner, because Legacy Banner doesn't give you 100% confirmation that you're getting like all of the Anteiku characters. For example, I got shafted. I did two rotations on the Legacy banner, and I still didn't get Team Hina. So on that account, my basic Anteiku was shafted. And for the most part, there was no point in building Anteiku further without having a Team Hina on there. So because of that, again, you need to save as much as possible. So because of that, I recommend getting to 3 stars. But if you're a whale, go for it. Like, go for the D. And just wait until you get the Anteiku, and you'll probably get the full Anteiku right there, right now. And you don't need to go beyond D. It's pointless. Again, she's a backup unit. You don't need more than that for now, at least in the game. Maybe later on, getting her to triple S just for the sake of getting that. But again, she's the last character that you should be triple S'ing, because again, damage dealers are more important to triple S, as well as like Team Hinami for now is still your a unit that is going to be like your most important support in Anteiku, and because of that, triple S'ing her as well is going to be much more important than triple S'ing her either way. As well as, again, don't forget, we got leaks on 2 more Anteiku characters that are coming in on the summer event as well, not on Tanabata. It's going to be a different event. It's going to be a summer special. And on that, we're getting 2 more Anteiku characters. It's going to be Anteiku Kaneki and Anteiku Toka. So again, those could be a meta unit, or they could be at least decent for you to put on the field, and then you could actually make a somewhat of an team for Anteiku, maybe with them. Again, if they're gonna be like a support or something like that between them, like maybe a Kaneki or a Toka, one of them is gonna be support. Then you surely can build somewhat of a team for Anteiku with her in the backup. Because of that, again, I recommend getting only 3 stars. Save up your stuff, because there's 2 more Anteiku characters coming in. This is again for those who are on the TGA type, for the TGA version of the game. For Tokyo Break the Chains, you can go all in, get her to D, and put her in the backup. Definitely worth it. Really, really good unit. Overall, insanely good buffs for the team. Much better than Rangy. Rangy is dead at this point. Probably no one is going to use him in the Anteiku, at least. He's going to be still good for the diversity of the whole thing. Much better in terms of like for any other like modes, in terms of other teams, for like when you're going to be using in the weekly challenges. If you're using like I don't know, let's say Jason to do the weekly challenge, then you're going to be still using Rangy there. That's still going to work. But for the Anteiku, she's going to be the best backup for sure for now. Other than that, hopefully you've liked the video. Don't forget that you can become a member right now if you want to support the content that I do on Tokyo Ghoul. You can become one of the members. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, as well as tune in for the streams if you don't want to miss the summons live, as well as the gameplay of those units. Again, you can tune in for the streams, as well as you can join the Discord if you don't want to miss the streams, because I post notification always before the stream starts. Like I post like 30 minutes we're starting, or like in an hour or something like that. So if you don't want to miss any streams, go in, join the Discord. If you have any questions, also you can go and join the Discord as well, and we'll try to help you out there as well. Other than that, hopefully you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.